Hello there, it's Pokemon Traders are back with another Pokemon video, and today we are going to be taking a look at Shadow Machamp in the Great League, everyone, in Pokemon Go. And Shadow Machamp is pretty decent, everyone. It hits like a truck, everyone. If you give it shields, it's gonna be amazing. But there's one drawback though, that Shadow Machamp is very glassy. It's absolutely squishy. It cannot tank any hits at all. Like even neutral, maybe even resisted, will do at least half of its health. Damn big, and plus it's because of its shadow, and add it up with normal Machamp's defenses, it will be a very glassy Pokemon, everyone. So that's why I have to be pairing it up with two at least decently bulky Pokemon that could tank hits. Like my team here: Shadow Machamp, Ferrothorn, and Hypno. So let's take a look at the battles. I'm just gonna click play. And let's take a look here. We are met up against Yonaken 1989. Alright. We're met up against a Wigglytuff. Terrible matchup here. We gotta build out right away into Hypno. We did take a charm there. See how much that does there? It's right here. Alright, we're met up against 11 Stunfisk. No, normal Stunfisk, I'm sorry. Which is great for us because we have Ice Punch. This is why we have Ice Punch, everyone. It's just a good cover, but I wanted to replace it, and sorry, notifications. As always, I want to replace Ice Punch with probably Shadow Ball, but I'm hesitating on that, everyone. So yeah, we're just gonna spam Ice Punch because it will be the ideal move, and we are just gonna go for it. Let's see will we get a shield or not. I think he wants to win switch advantage, so he'll probably shield. No shields. Alright then, that means we want switch advantage, and we'll see that Wigglytuff come in, which is great. We can line up that Ferrothorn against that Wigglytuff right here. So yeah, I don't know what happened back there. I don't know what happened there, but so okay. So he brought out a Azumarill, which is pretty good for us because our Grass and our Power Whip and Thunder will be doing super effective damage to it, which is fine because I don't know how we're gonna do this though, because there's two fairy types at the back, and my Ferrothorn will probably be at least red HP after this. So but we have to go for a power spams, of course. I'm trying to bait the shield there. We do get the second shield, which is very nice, and we can go. We are gonna double shield, even though Ferrothorn can tank an Ice Beam, and I should save up the shield for Shadow Machamp. But I guess this will be useless, and because it will be double fairy at the back. So alright, we got it down to at least a few HPs left there, and we have to look to fire off with Thunder, and they swap into Wigglytuff, and I swapped into Shadow Machamp, which is a mistake, but they made a mistake as well and fire off a charge move, which is absolutely crucial here, and I had to fire off Thunder. This will one shot, and this is gonna be a race, and we both go down at the same exact time, everyone. That means we got a tie. I think both of us lose. So yeah, GG's. I went 4-1 in the set, so which is pretty decent. So let's take a look again. We're met up against a another terrible match. I gotta bail out immediately into Hypno, and we're gonna start firing Thunder Punch, but they swap into their Machamp, not Shadow, but normal Machamp. See how much confusion is doing, everyone. This is why prepare and add that with the Shadow debuff or nerf for the defense, it will be very glassy. So yeah, we're staying in here. We're not shielding. We're not throwing shields, and we got two Thunder Punches or two Ice Punches, and in comes a Venusaur, which is great. We can fire off Ice Punches right now. We can absolutely shred this thing. Boom, one shield, and I think this guy has Razor Leaf. I don't know, and two shields, which is great. No, it has fire. Oh, I'm sorry. And I could go for it. I think I decided to let this go through. No, I shield. I want to fire with this Ice Punch, which is great. So I don't know if this was a mistake by my end, because I could just let it go down, so the Venusaur cannot farm me down. But I just decided to switch anyway. So yeah, that wasn't a big of a problem actually. Alright, so I decided to let this go through. Splash Bomb will be resisted. Anything will be resisted. Alright, so we can just fire power after I gain a bit of extra energy. Because I want to fire off that Thunder against that. I decided to under tap, which was no use because it was gonna die anyways. So I decided to shield this despite it being Bubble Beam. I know it's gonna be Bubble Beam. So this will one-shot, or maybe just leave it a sliver of HP left here. So let's take a look. It's survived with at least like 2 or 3 HP, but one bullet seed should take care of it. So that's gonna be a good game. Moving on to the next one here. Remember Cold King Demurai. I don't know how you say that, but okay. We're up against Umbreon, which is a great matchup for us, everyone. We're gonna counter it down. We're gonna gain a bit of extra energy. Oh no, I'm gonna fire a Cross Chop, which is okay, I guess. And Babooey, we should, yeah, that dealt a lot of energy. Damage, I think I decided to shield. Yes, Foul Play will still be doing a lot of damage at Shadow Machamp. And decide to swap into Wigglytuff, and I decided to swap into Ferrothorn, which is great because now we can line it up. And we'll be resisting Charm, Ice Beam will be neutral, and Flame Rush will be resisted. So that's good. So we're just gonna keep firing off Power Whip because I want to get at least it to at least farm down the range. So I decided to shield this Ice Beam. I don't know why I decided to do that. Maybe to preserve the health. And I fire up the Power Whip. We didn't get the last shield, which is fine by me. And I am farming this guy down for energy. And I have a Thunder already. So whatever's coming in, it's gonna be the Umbreon, and I'm just gonna fire off that Thunder. And will this land? It does land, and brings it to a sliver. And we farm it down for a little bit more extra energy. And in comes a Skarmory, which is great. Now we can fire off a Thunder. Will he shield this Thunder? And he did not, which is absolutely crazy. And I'm gonna bring in Hypno, I think. Come on. No, I bring in Shadow Machamp, which I don't know why. Okay, I think we should just bring in Hypno, but Shadow Machamp also works, I guess. And in comes my Hypno, and we're just gonna farm down. And that's gonna be a GG's. I think he could have won this battle if he actually decided to shield Thunder. So yeah, good games. Moving on to the last 2 battles, I think. Remember, was Ursaring, another great lead on our side here. We're just gonna farm down, and he swapped into Nidoking. Okay, so I'm comfortable staying in for a little bit, and we're gonna swap into Hypno. So this could be a Mega Horn, but I decided not to shield. I'm risking it, but it turned out to be Mega Horn. But Hypno clutched and survived that Mega Horn, which is awesome. Now we can fire off a Thunder Punch or Ice Punch to whatever's coming in. It's gonna be a I don't know what that was. It was a pure Psychic type, and it was an Espeon. Okay, so we do not want to line up the Shadow Machamp against the Espeon, so we're just gonna bring the Ursaring in, and we're gonna spam Power Whips. And I decided to shield this thing because I've never faced up against an Espeon in the Great League. It's only gonna be Side Beam, so nothing to worry about. And yeah, we're just gonna fire off this Power Whip. Will we get the last shield? We don't get the shield, and we're gonna switch immediately to my Machamp against the Ursaring, and one counter should kill it, and that's gonna be a good battle. We're moving on to the last battle, I think here. Let's take a look. Alright, we're met up against another Shadow Machamp. Okay, Shadow Machamp duel off here. We're just gonna fire off Cross Chops, and let's see, will we get the shield? I think we should get the shield, and I'm gonna look to switch into Hypno and absolutely chunk away its health. And I thought I KO'd it, but he switched into Bastiodon, which is great for us because we can spam Cross Chops, and I think counter damage should do a lot of damage to it because it's 4 times weak with the Machamp, of course. So we're just gonna spam Thunder Punches at it because Ice Punch will be resisted. This is why Shadow Ball would be really helpful against this thing, but your shield probably shield the Shadow Ball. Come on, guys. So I decided not to shield, and I think I survived, and I got a Thunder Punch, which is great. So let's take a look at what's gonna happen here. She does not to shield this Thunder Punch, which is smart, and we're gonna bring Shadow Machamp and absolutely farm down. And I think a Galarian Stunfisk coming, which is absolutely an error on her side, because why would you bring in Galarian Stunfisk against a fighting type? And she decided not to shield that Cross Chop, and I decided just to let this go through. Ferrothorn, it has enough health for Ferrothorn to count 2 Bullet Seed down, and we got a little bit of extra energy, and we are gonna match this again. And the last Pokemon is gonna be like Galarian Stunfisk, which is absolutely gonna be a breeze against Ferrothorn because it'll be doing neutral damage. Well, it will be doing physical damage or neutral damage with Rock Slide or Earthquake. So, yeah, we're gonna shield this Rock Slide up. I don't really care what's coming up. We're gonna shield this again. This is probably gonna be an Earthquake. Nope, it's another Rock Slide. Alright, I messed up. So, we're just gonna fire off that Power Whip and take the win. After this lands, Babooey. Yeah, that's gonna be a good game to my opponent. And I think that should be it. Yep. So that is gonna be it for the battles, everyone. And let's go over to the difficulty and the accessibility. So the difficulty, let me explain it again. How it's how easy for me to use and how easy it is for me to get comfortable with the team. So in this, I'll give it a 2 out of 5. That means 2. That means it's gonna be pretty easy to use because it's just so. It's just when I use this, it's really easy. I get comfortable with it very quickly. I actually went 5-0 with this set. No, 5-0 in a future set that I'm not going to be showcasing because it'll be the same battles. And it's pretty easy, but the accessibility, I gotta give it a 3. Accessibility means is it easy to get or is it hard to get? Like, is it pricey, anything like that? So I'll give it a 3 out of 5. It's mainly because of the Shadow Machamp expensiveness, and at 60,000 Stardust to get a secondary charge move, and for Ferrothorns 75,000 Stardust to get a second charge move. And getting a Pharaoh Seed is pretty hard. The only way you can do it is get a 10 Clobbered Egg, or maybe from that event thingy that includes Shiny Pharaoh Seed, which I don't know what was the name of it, or did it actually include Shiny Pharaoh Seed? So yeah, but the Hypno is pretty easy to access. It's pretty accessible, everyone. I hope I'm not messing this up. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video, everyone. If you did enjoy, don't forget So that is gonna be it for today's video, everyone. If you did enjoy, look at the smash that like button, everyone. Subscribe and turn on notification. With that being said, I will see you all next video, everybody. Peace out.